Ubisoft had another presentation. Ubisoft has been having a bunch of presentations recently over the last month or so. So they had another Ubisoft Forward September 2020. They showed off a couple things. Let's go ahead and just go down the list. They showed off a Far Cry VR game. I think that's cool. I believe this is taking place. I think it has to do with the character from Far Cry 3. Am I? Yeah. Yeah. Remember the antagonist from Far Cry 3?
Yeah. I know who you're talking about. From what I'm looking at
Yeah,
from
this
the
is
trailer,
cool.
yeah, I would think it's like Far Cry 3 in VR essentially. But yeah, it's cool that VR is now gonna get a Far Cry game. That's really all I can say about it. I don't have VR personally, so I can't really say I'm looking forward to it. It's just
Let's hope it controls well.
Yeah,
and let's hope it doesn't give people motion sickness. But yeah, all right. The next thing they showed off was a new game mode for the Division 2. I gotta keep it a buck. I don't care.
Yeah,
I just gotta be honest. I don't care. Do you care about this?
Nope, not really.
All right, cool.
Moving on.
All right, the next thing they showed off, they actually showed off a new game called Immortals: Phoenix Rising. Now,
no, what do you have?
I've heard some things about this game. I've heard some things about it, right? So it basically shows off. It's like it's kind of like a fighting game, I believe you can say. This is more of like a Devil May Cry-ish kind of beat 'em up type of vibe is what I'm getting from this. I don't know much about this. I haven't really seen much either. I guess this is. I don't even know what to call this, bro. Like I'm looking at a trailer. Looks like it has an open world. The gameplay looks like kind of like a Zelda almost, like a Breath of the Wild.
A little bit, yeah.
In terms of like locations and shit like that, but it looks cool. I want to see more. More.
It's cool that Ubisoft is like churning out some new new IPs and new games. Just let their studio run wild with like certain properties, and yeah, it looks interesting. I like the whole Greek mythology thing that they're going around, and then the combat, like you said, it has a little bit of resemblance to Devil May Cry and then Zelda, so we'll see. It comes out apparently on December 3rd, so we'll see what happens with that, and yeah.
Ubisoft, let me see you got a good game in the tuck. You better not ruin this for microtransactions, but yeah. All right. Cool. Next thing we got to show off is a new Prince of Persia game, a remake, the Sands of Time remake.
Yes.
This is a cool one. You ever played Sands of Time?
No, actually. I never played any of the Prince of Persia games.
Really? Okay.
So serious. I never played them before.
Okay, well I have played them, so let me actually
sounds
speak
like
on
you
this.
have.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yo, speak on
so
this
actually, so the Sands of Time had some really cool ass mechanics. I've been a fan of Prince of Persia games since I was a little kid. I remember playing. I think they had a Flash version of the original Prince of Persia game on fucking PC. I used to play that shit in browser all the time, and then I used to play Sands of Time on my God brother's PlayStation 2 when I was a kid. And then when I grew up a little bit, I got a 360. I played the Prince of Persia remake game, which was kind of alright. And yeah, honestly, I've just been a fan of Prince of Persia. Wasn't fucking with the movie, but it's cool to see a remake come through. This is something interesting.
Yeah. I just never got around to them. Like, it was the kind of game that I saw on the shelf, and I was like, yeah, I'm not personally interested in it. It wasn't until like many years later that I realized like so many people really liked Sands of Time in particular, and then saying like, oh, the games are actually like pretty decent, and I was like, oh, I never played them, but it's cool. Yep, Sands of Time remake coming out. Like with most remakes, a new generation gets to experience this. Hopefully they treat the remake right, because some remakes are literally just like carbon copy paste where they just increase the resolution and not do anything else.
Yeah, like a SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Battle for Bikini Bottom. That was more of a remaster.
Yeah, it was more of a remaster, but this is supposed to be a remake.
You get my drift.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll actually play it. Maybe I'll actually try it for the first time.
All right, cool. So we got some other small things that Ubisoft just so happened to announce. Let's just run through a couple of them real quick. We got a Hyperscape new mode. That's cool.
It's cool. I still don't play Hyperscape, so
the game doesn't look bad. It just doesn't look for me.
yeah.
Another thing we got, Sam Fisher is coming to Rainbow Six Siege. I thought that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
From Splinter Cell.
The next thing that we have is something that I'm personally a little bit interested in now. Is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World is going to have their 10th year anniversary, and they're going to re-release it.
Mm-hmm. Actually, this one's very interesting because I used to play the demo for this game all the time on the Xbox, and I remember loving the art style. But unfortunately, recently it's been de-shelved from stores. You cannot buy it anywhere. It's very hard to get it on console, and I don't even know if you can get it on PC currently. But apparently, it's coming back. The game is coming back, so that's what's up. Hopefully, it comes with a little bit more content and some more shit. Because honestly, this game was dope as hell.
It really was when I played the demo like you did. Back on Xbox, it was really fun. I just never bought it because at the time I just didn't have money, and I couldn't use a credit card to get it on the store.
Nice. The other stuff they announced wasn't really too much other news. They showed off a bicycle game. It's called Riders Republic, and they showed off Aiden Pierce coming to the Watch Dogs Legion game, and
alongside
some other shit.
Alongside a British rapper called Stormzy.
Yeah, I was literally about to say. I was like, who's Stormzy?
I've never heard of this man. I'm sorry. Yo,
I think I might have heard of this guy. I might have heard of one song.
Listen. My knowledge of rap is already very limited, as AJ knows. So there is no way in hell I'm gonna know who Stormzy is. He probably is like a really good artist, but I just never heard any of his stuff. But it's cool.
All right. That's about it. That's about it from the Ubisoft event. Really, that's apparently he's gonna be in the game. I don't know. Yeah. All right.